In this episode, I'm talking all about my 2023 predictions for online business. So let's get into it. Hi, I'm Nicole Culver, and in the past 10 years, I have built an amazing business online, a business that has been able to support me, my life, and the things I actually want to be able to do. This is the podcast that's going to show you exactly how you too can quantum leap your business using the principles of energy, spirituality, and yes, marketing too, so you can build your business in the most aligned, powerful way. This podcast is the toolkit to show you exactly how you can step into the new model of business, the new quantum model, so you can get to the other side and know that your business is based on the most powerful, aligned version of you. If you are looking for your quantum leap, then this is the podcast for you. So welcome to the Shift Show. Okay, I'm talking about my 5 predictions for online business in 2023. And this is an episode I do every year. Usually I publish it in December, but we're publishing it a bit later this year, but it's still going to be good. So let's go. Before I get into all my predictions, I just want to invite you because we came out with a brand new video and a brand new guide, and it's all about the 3 evergreen funnels you need in 2023. So if you want to hear about my 3 evergreen funnels that we have set up in our business and that we teach in the 7 to 7 formula, DM me on Instagram with the word funnel and we'll send it to you. All right, number 1. High touch, high value. So I was talking to Dan right before the episode. Dan is my husband and my partner in business. And I wrote down my 5 evergreen predictions or my 5 predictions for online business. And I was like, okay, what do you think? And he rattled off some of his, and ours were actually all in alignment, which is good because we run our business together. So my first one is that high touch, high value programs are going to skyrocket. If you're in the 7 to 7, you've heard me say it before, price doesn't matter. What does matter and what's going to be more in demand, I'm already seeing it. I already saw it in 2022, is high value, high touch programs. Why is this? Well, because people actually want results and they want to be led step by step. And again, if the value is there and it's something they care about, I'm seeing over and over again that the price just does not matter. It's the value, it's the high touch, it's what they perceive as valuable. So if you're hearing in your offer a lot of like, hey, we'll do this later, or I'll work with you later, I'll work with you in a few months, you're missing something in your messaging and your offer that they are not seeing this as a right now thing. So we have to figure out what is the right now thing. And if you can position your offer around that and make it high touch, high value, you are going to see higher conversions than lower priced products in 2023. And what Dan would tell you right now if he was here, and he's not because it's parent teacher conference day for our 4-year-old. So she's home and he took her out and I'm recording this. He would tell you that he believes, and we've seen it already in the marketplace, that low priced products are going to be more and more competitive and harder to sell. The allure of those has worn off, and high touch, high value is where it is at. So if you know that your program gets results, how can you, in the eyes of your person, make it even more valuable and even more high touch in a scalable way, and watch, you will see your conversion rates actually increase. My second prediction for online business is that we're going to go, again, these are all things that we actually started doing in 2022, actually early 2022. And I think it's going to just blow up even more. Second, moving from this horizontal runway to a vertical runway. Now, most people know of the launch runway where you have this launch period and you have this runway period where you are putting out content that you believe is going to warm people up to your free launch period, and then you're going to sell them into a program. Well, we actually have switched in 2022 to a vertical runway. And the reason why is because, first of all, in your horizontal runway, if you've already published 3 pieces of content and someone comes in and misses those 3 pieces of content, they kind of like evaporate and they've missed it. And I don't want any of my people to miss any important pieces of content. And this kind of goes along with my third prediction, but I'll keep it into the vertical runway. I want people to be able to go down the runway on their timeline, not mine. So it doesn't matter my cadence or my publishing date if I have a vertical runway, because they can go through and they can go through on their timeline, not mine. So if it's only going to take them 1 piece of content to consume before they're ready to buy, that's great. If it's going to take them 3, that's great. If it's going to take them 5, that's okay, because I have it all set up in my vertical runway. And again, putting more power to our buyers that they can go through on their timeline, not mine. Now, this is also why I'm obsessed with evergreen sales. I'm obsessed with having something to some way to help your people all of the time, because when my best people are in pain and they're having a problem, I want to be able to say, hey, I can help you with that. I don't want to say, hey, you got to wait 3 months, because my best people, they're going to find a different way to solve the problem because they're motivated to solve the problem. And that's where like the rich niche comes in, which goes with number 4. So I won't get ahead of myself. My best people want their problem solved now and they don't want to wait. And I have to honor that, because it's not about me. It's about them. It's about helping the people I need to help. And that really is what evergreen sales is about. Number 3, honoring different buying behaviors. There are 3 groups of people. There is one group of people who are ready to buy. Some of you who are listening to this podcast right now, maybe you just found me on Instagram and now you're listening to this. You're ready to buy right now. You're ready to say like, yes, let me get my evergreen sales funnels up and running, and I'm going to go through the 7 to 7. There is a portion of you who are ready to buy right now. You're my fast buyers. There's another group of people who are going to binge and they're going to listen and they're going to download every episode of my podcast and they're going to go to Instagram and they're going to consume. And this is where the vertical runway really comes in handy. They're going to consume everything and then they're going to be ready to buy. And then there is my third type of buyer, is the nurture buyer. They might be a little slower. It might be yeah, I want to solve this problem in a little bit, but it's not a level 10 problem. So they're going to come and they're going to come to a few of our live trainings and they're going to buy. And when you launch, you typically only focus on one type of buyer, not the other 2. You're missing out on the other 2. And yes, we can solve this. We help people all the time solve this within the launch, to convert your launch to focus on the 3 types of buyers. But when you have an evergreen program you're selling all the time, you set up your 3 funnels so you can cater to those 3 types of buyers. Because again, it's not about me. I want to empower the people listening and the people who want my help to make the best decision for them. It's not about me. It's not about our business. I just want to help empower you to come in at the right time. And you should feel the same about your people. So catering to different buyers and different buying styles is going to be so important in 2023. And this is why I see time and time again, 6 and 7 and multi 7-figure business owners who are only using this one launch style. It's not working anymore because you're missing out on the vertical runway. You're missing out on the different types of buyers. And then taking me into my prediction number 4, qualifying, focusing on the rich niche. There are so many lead quality problems right now, especially with Facebook ads. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it every day. I invested more money than ever in Facebook ads. I have so many leads and they're just not converting. It is not Facebook's fault. It's not. You have a lead quality problem. And it's because you're still running Facebook ads like it's 2019 and 2020. And it's not. It's not 2020. And you can hear me get really fired up because it's not Facebook's problem. It's your problem. And that might sound harsh, but the good news is that we can just change the way we're doing things and focus on attracting and qualifying our leads, our people who is ready right now. When you know your rich niche and you know your people who are ready, your rich niche basically is like the people who are ready to get that problem solved now. And you can, if you want my rich niche training, just DM me on Instagram, the rich niche or rich niche. You don't have to put the in there. And I'll send it to you because Dan really breaks down why it's important to focus on your rich niche. And it doesn't mean your rich niche is rich. It doesn't mean, hey, I'm just focusing on rich people. No, you're focusing on people who want to have their problem solved and want to have their problem solved now. If you are having this massive lead quality problem, the answer is not to pump more into Facebook ads. The answer is to solve your lead quality problem. The answer is to work on your conversion problem, not to just pump more money into Facebook ads. So qualifying, focusing on your rich niche is going to be even more important in 2023 as you continue to see Facebook ads, Instagram ads not working like they did in the past because it's 2023. So we need to get on board with how we should be using Facebook ads. Number 5. Mediocre is out. And this is really good news because those of us who are experts, which you are if you're sitting here and you're listening to this, those of us who are experts are going to rise to the top if we get great at selling. If. I really feel strongly, and you can tell I feel strongly about all of these things, that you cannot be mediocre anymore. You cannot be mediocre at sales. You can't be mediocre at marketing anymore because there's so many people playing right now. There's so many people playing the game that you need to be the best. So how do you get the best? Well, you need to take a lot of swings. First of all, you need to get great at selling. It took me like nine, maybe even 10 and a half years to fall in love with selling. It took me so long to be like, if you want to go evergreen, you need to be in our program because we are the best and we get the best results. We get sales. Our clients get sales within 48 to 72 hours. And I can say that because now we've been selling this program for 16 months. I know what it takes to get our people results. I know what it takes. I know the scripts. I know the landing pages. I know the templates. I know what it takes to get our clients results. So I can speak to it. And you can hear it in my voice. You can hear my conviction when I say, if you are ready, if evergreen is a now thing for you and you are an expert and you sold your program before, I know we can help you. Like there is no doubt in my voice. And if there is a lack of conviction in what you're doing, if there is a lack of confidence, people hear that and they pick up on that. And there's no space for that anymore. There have been a lot of, I'm so grateful for it because in the past, it's been okay to be mediocre. And you can continue to get mediocre results if you stay mediocre. But if you want to be the best and you want to hit your goals, you need to get great at selling and you need to actually be the best. You actually need to get people results. So those are my 5 predictions just to run through them. I have my little, this is how I plan my podcast. If you're on YouTube and you're watching, I have a little post-it note here. Number 1, high touch, high value. I really believe that those of us who are going in on getting our people results, who are going in on high touch, high value transformational programs are going to win out. 2, vertical runway, switching over from a horizontal runway to a vertical runway so people can go through on their timeline, not yours. Number 3, really highlighting the different types of buyers and accepting like people are going to come in at different stages and different levels of being ready to buy, ready to solve their problem. And if you can talk to those different types of buyers, you'll see more conversions. Number 4, focusing on qualifying, focusing on the rich niche so you can solve those lead quality problems that are really big right now. And number 5, mediocre is out, being the best is in. So if you have not been practicing selling multiple times a week, if you haven't been practicing selling, I would say between 3 to 5 times a week, it's time that you do it. It's going to take you a while. You cannot be a master at something if you're not willing to suck. It takes you being bad to get okay, and being okay to get good, and being good to be great, and being great to being a master. You cannot skip steps. You cannot skip levels. You cannot skip being bad at it. Well, maybe you can. Maybe you're naturally good at it, and that's cool too. But most people who are listening are not going to be naturally good at selling. But it's your duty and it's your responsibility. If you have a program that changes lives, to get good at selling. And the only way to get good at selling is to do it more often than you don't. That is how you excel at something. And then 6, my prediction is kind of goes along with number 5. I didn't plan on doing a number 6, but I'll just plug evergreen. Having something to sell all the time is, I feel, a responsibility of a business owner, because if people are coming to you and they're in pain, they don't want to wait to get their problem solved. So have some way to help people all of the time. All right, so there's my 6 predictions for 2023 for online businesses. I would love to hear what you think. And if you want to get the 3 evergreen funnels you need in 2023, go to Nicole Culver on Instagram, send me a DM with the word funnel, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for listening to the Shift Show. It would mean so much to me if you would leave us a rating and review in your app. And if you would screenshot this episode, share it with a friend, and tag me at Nicole Culver on Instagram. Be sure to check out the show notes. I've included all important notes and links right there, including how you can get our latest free download that is exactly how to quantum leap your business. Make sure you reach out, connect with me, and I can't wait to get to know you better. And I'll see you on the next episode.